I know I look really cute right now. I know you love this like cute hat situation I got going on, but this is kind of a spur of the moment video. I feel like a hot mess right now. Like I just feel so sick, so congested, but unfortunately you can't call out from being an adult, and today I have some adult errands to run. For example, I'm changing my name today. I don't know, it's kind of bittersweet. Like I'm super happy to have my husband's last name, but also like I've been Janelle for so long that it's gonna be crazy having a new name. I was like gonna get ready, I was just gonna throw something together, but then I was like, you know what, no, why don't I actually try to make myself look alive today? I'm gonna share some of those tips and tricks with you guys on like how to make yourself look so much better when you are sick, and just some tips and stuff for that. So first and foremost, normally when you're sick, you are dehydrated. So have a cup of water with you, have some tea with you, and then next up, you already know, put on that moisturizer. As you guys know, I always use my organic coconut oil. So I'm just gonna lather that all over my skin and just really press it in. Never skip moisturizer when you're sick, because like your skin is normally all just like crappy and it needs like more nutrients and stuff to just soak it all in. So just press that baby in. And then the next most important step is some good old eye cream. So I'm going to use my Estee Lauder one. You want to lather this on, because normally when you're sick, I feel like your under eyes are so dry, they're so dark. So this will help just like fake that you're alive. I literally put it all over my whole like eye area. Just lather it on. No such thing as too much eye cream. But have you ever noticed when you're sick, I feel like your lips tend to be drier and then they look all like cracked and chapped? So I'm going to take my MAC lip scrub exfoliator just to exfoliate my lips so it doesn't look like I'm dying and like completely dehydrated. Crazy, pretty straightforward. But these are simple steps that I feel like really make a difference in how you look overall. I think it was Beyonce's makeup artist that said this. Was it like a Nikki Tutorials video? I don't remember, but I just remember him saying that like the skin on your lips is thin like the skin under your eyes. So if you use eye cream there, it hydrates it like just like a lip balm, or even more hydrating. So I've been doing that a lot lately and it feels so nice. It leaves the skin on the lips so smooth. So I'm going to take the same eye cream I use under my eyes, put it on my finger, and then just run it over my lips. So whenever I'm sick, my under eyes tend to be very dark, so I always go in with like a very salmon color concealer, but I like using something a little bit more hydrating. So today I'm taking the MAC Water Weight Concealer in NW25. This one is super like pinky on me, so I just like dotting that under, and that helps cancel out any of that extra blue undertones under my eye. Boom, I already look alive. So normally if I'm just running errands, I'll use a powder foundation. So to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more, since I'm not feeling the greatest, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I honestly recently started liking. Like I didn't like it when I first tried it a year and a half ago, but I guess maybe my under eyes got like a lot darker. So I appreciate the coverage a lot more now. So happy November 1st, everybody. It is literally my favorite month of the year because it's my birthday month, it's Thanksgiving. And I love November so much because I feel like you enter, at least for me, I start celebrating Christmas like in July. But I feel like you enter the holiday season, but it's like still far enough to where you can be excited for the time of year. Whereas I feel like December, once it's here, goes by so fast that it's like, it's almost sad. Because it's like, once December comes around, like Christmas is pretty much over. And whenever I'm sick, I have extra redness around my nose area. So I'm just gonna layer some more concealer there. So since I'm just running errands today, I want something lightweight, but I don't want like a ton of coverage. So I'm going to take my MAC Face and Body Foundation. This is like super sheer. It'll just like give some color to the skin so I don't look so washed out, but it won't look heavy and it won't really look like I have that much product on. To apply this, I normally just like pouring it on my hand. I hate applying foundation with my hands, but this is the one foundation where I genuinely feel like it applies better when you use your hand. Because I feel like the warmth of your hands helps like build up the coverage in the product, if that makes sense. I just go back over my beauty blender just to marry like the foundation and the concealer. So I feel like brightness under the eye really like could transform your face. So I'm gonna take my Coty Airspun powder in translucent, and I'm gonna load this under my eye area just so I can have some extra brightness. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder. And the reason I use this to set where I place the face and body is because my skin can be, it's like not super oily, but a little bit oily. So if I don't set it, that foundation will not like sit on my skin for the life of me. Like I said, normally I would just use this foundation, but since I wanted some hydration on my skin, the face and body is super hydrating. So by putting it underneath, it just helps it so my skin doesn't look so matte and dehydrated. Once you have your foundation, concealer, and powder, Fix Plus is your best friend when you're sick. This stuff, it's like a setting spray, so it has like glycerin in it that helps the makeup stay on longer. It's a makeup bonding agent, but it also has vitamins, minerals, cucumber extract, stuff that's going to hydrate and nourish your skin and kind of balance out any redness. No such thing as too much Fix Plus. And then I'm just gonna lightly pounce that into my skin. While your skin's a little bit like still tacky and damp, go in with your highlighter. It'll just help it melt into the skin and look even more seamless. So today I'm gonna be taking my MAC Soft and Gentle highlight. I need to get a new one of this. This one is like 7 years old. And then I complain about breakouts, but I'm still not out of it. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. Like, how bad can an old highlighter be? Watch me like break out with like hives today. Like I said, when your skin's damp, it just helps the highlighter melt in a lot better. So just go in and just give your skin a healthy glow. No one will be able to tell that you're sick until you open your mouth and talk. I also like taking the highlight in that inner part. This will instantly just wake you up. I'm gonna quickly fill in these bad boys. Like really sad because I always look forward to like right after Halloween, and they've even started earlier lately where Hallmark starts playing like their Christmas movies 24/7. But this year I don't have cable because I mean, I never watch TV. It's just not worth paying for cable because we don't watch it that often. But this is like the one time of year where like I literally would have the Hallmark channel on like 24/7 to watch those movies. And it's weird because like I normally don't even watch the movies. I just like hearing like the Christmas music in the background. Like just like, I don't know, like I just love hearing the movies in the background. So like I'm low-key a little bit sad this year. Alright, so the next most important step when you're sick is to give yourself some life, some bronze, some glow, some color. So I'm going to be taking my bronzer. Today I'm using my Marc Jacobs Tantric bronzer. And I like bringing it like on the actual cheeks, like in this area here. Almost like a blush too, because you need that warmth. You need that color back in the skin. When you're sick, find like a very flattering, just flush of a color blush. Today I'm going to be using Dainty by MAC. It's just like the perfect, just like soft, rosy pink. And I love this formula of blush because it has a little bit of a glow to it. So it melts in the skin, but it doesn't look shiny on the cheeks. Because I can't deal with like too much highlighter and then a shimmery blush. This one, it just melts into the skin. And it gives that lit from within finish without being like straight up shimmer or glowy blush. And I normally apply my blush like higher up. But I'm really focusing a lot of this on my cheek area just to, like I said, bring that color back into the skin. So I feel like rule number one that like every grandma and mom tells you when you're sick is to like not wash your hair and like let it air dry because it'll make you more sick. But of course I broke the rules and I did that. Alright, so now for my eyes, I'm going to keep it light and simple so everything looks bright. I already have my highlight on most of my lid, so I'm just going to take the same bronzer I used on my cheeks and put that high in my crease just to open up my eye some more. Super high in the crease just to lift my eye and make it awake. To me, the most bridal step of just like faking that you're alive and just looking more awake is going in with a nude liner in the waterline. It'll just open up your eyes, brighten it, make you look so much more awake. If you only got 3 hours of sleep, if you're feeling super sick and you do this trick, I promise it'll make you just look like so refreshed and awake. I have two. I have one by Rimmel in nude, and then I have this MAC retractable one. I don't feel like sharpening my Rimmel one, so I'm just going to go in with my MAC one. But just know that Rimmel has a really good one for super cheap. And then to define the white, I'm taking the bronzer and then just lightly stamping that around on my lower lash line, just very lightly. With the same brush, just wiping it on the back of my hand, I'm going to go into the highlight that I used on my cheeks and really brighten up that inner part. Last, I'm applying mascara. Today I'll be using my L'Oreal Telescopic, and I'm only going to apply that to my top lashes. For me, my eyes naturally droop downward, so I feel like to lift it the most when I'm not doing too much eye makeup, I apply it only to my top lashes. Then for lips, I want a little bit of color, but I don't want anything crazy, so I'm just going to take my MAC Staunchly Stylish Pro Longwear Lip Pencil. This literally matches the color of my lips. I'm going to lightly define it, and then I'm going to go in with a gloss in the center. I'm going to take the Morphe Shimmy Lip Gloss. This is like a beautiful peachy shimmery color. It'll go with all the glow that we have going on. And I'm just going to lightly apply this to the center. Guys, and there you have it. This is how you can look super bright, wide-eyed, and awake when you are feeling like absolute crap on the inside. This is obviously not like an everyday makeup. This is by no means like what you could do to just run out the door and like do errands, but if you have somewhere important to be, if you have things to do and you want to look more presentable, you don't want people to be able to tell when they look at you that you are like dying on the inside, then follow these steps and you can look super fresh, awake, and alive. And I've always believed in like the look good, feel good method, so I feel like if you are feeling like crap, if you're super sick, if you just aren't feeling it, just throw some makeup on, try a little harder with your outfit, and it normally helps just kind of like somehow in turn help how you feel on the inside. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did happen to like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see new videos from me each week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!